episode number 41 of Awesome Autographs and More. This is day 4 at the National. And yes, I still have the workers out on the deck, so you're likely to hear some noise here and there. Day 4 at the National. First person up, Mr. Doug Plank. Did not have very many cards of his and actually had multiples of the same ones. So, oops, I'm doing this backwards. Oh, well. So we have 1, 2, 3 of that card. And then we have, gotta put those down. 1, 2, 3 of that card, and an autograph. Generic, what I would call generic football autograph card. Now, there's a story that goes along with Mr. Plank, and I'm going to put him over here for now. I don't know, most of you are probably familiar with how the National works, particularly the VIP program, where when you buy a VIP pass, you get some combination of certain people's autographs included. Depending on the level of pass you buy, you either get one ticket for each of the individuals who are on the VIP agenda, that would be 18 different people, and they kind of spread it out over the 4 to 5 days. The other option gives you a random selection of named autograph tickets that are for a specific person, and then you get these wild card tickets that can be used for anyone who ultimately has enough time to sign. So I actually happen to do a lot of ticket trading, and people give away tickets and stuff, so I always end up with way more tickets than I actually purchase. And so I ended up getting a bunch of wild cards this year, as usual. And I actually used some for 3 of the 4 autograph signers, and Doug Plank was one of them. There's a story to that, just kind of setting the story up, because it's gonna link him and another signer from a totally different sport. But let me go back to doing this in order. The first signer of the day was Mr. Larry HiSle, I'm not quite sure how you pronounce it. Everybody there was pronouncing it quite differently. But there's his rookie trophy card. Excuse me. Do have a few duplicates of his cards in here. The Brewers, most of the cards are with the Brewers. Actually had 3 of these cards. Yeah, I didn't buy this many VIP packages. I just happened to have learned who gives away tickets, who sells their tickets for a couple of dollars, things like that, and that's how I end up getting a lot more than I buy. I this year purchased 4 of the higher level VIPs, so I actually ended up purchasing 4 tickets for each of these signers by way of my VIP passes. And as you can see, I got more than 4 autographs on many of these. So that was Larry HiSle. Right behind him signing was Mr. Scott Spiezio, and ended up getting a lot of his, as you can see here, and had a number of duplicates. So little by little, building up the inventory of trade bait, if you will, and maybe a little God, I just drew a blank. Sorry. Never mind. I'm going to just drop the whole thought. But anyways, we got quite a few Scott Spiezio cards here. He played for, 5 or 6 different teams. I've got a little semblance of all of them in here. And then I got a signature card, that. And then I think these last 4 were with wild card tickets as opposed to name tickets. But we have baseball, and I have him with Oakland, St. Louis, and Seattle. That's Mr. Scott Spiezio. Now, the next VIP, the way they had them set up this year, they had 2 in the morning that were close together. Like for example, Larry HiSle was at 11 and Scott Spiezio came in at 11:15. Then the afternoon guys, the 2 o'clock guy was Mr. Murray Bannerman, and got a few of his cards signed. A couple of duplicates here, but that was about it. I think all the others were just single cards that I had. Didn't have very many. And then got some, used some wild cards. Don't remember which ones were which, to be honest with you, but I got 3 generic hockey pucks and a Chicago puck. And the 4th person was Doug Plank, who we reviewed earlier, even though it was by mistake. However, this is what happens when you go to the National and you get pulled in all these different directions. I actually got in the wild card line for Doug Plank with cards for Murray Bannerman, and he signed them without batting an eye. The person who was his assistant at the table never said a word. So I walked away, looked at him and said, wait a minute, that was the wrong autograph. So I actually have 2 hockey cards signed by a football player. A little bit unique, but at least it has a story to it, correct? And those were the 4 signers for day number 4, which was Saturday. I had 4 additional signers that I got that were paid autographs. They had in the entertainment pavilion a bunch of wrestlers that came in. This is probably going to be difficult to see, but wrestler's name is Tommy Dreamer, who I actually don't remember, but my daughter said he was fairly fairly well recognizable. So she said I should get him if I went. So I did. I had 1 card in my collection of his, and we got it signed. Next up is Mr. Rickey Henderson for my 1990 Leaf set, and he's another one of those players that has a base card and a checklist card. So we got both signed. No duplicates of this. He was too expensive for that. It killed me to pay what I paid for these 2 cards. But if you're collecting the set, you gotta do it. Okay, next up is most recent inductee to the Hall of Fame, Mr. Fred McGriff. Also for the 90 Leaf set. And last but not least is the holy grail of the 1990 Leaf set with Mr. Frank Thomas. To date, this is still the single most valuable card in that set. It was pretty much from day one. So I'm kind of glad. I was kind of excited to get this one signed just because it's kind of the card from that set. And that's it for day number 4. Thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. Please hit the like button over here somewhere. That helps out the channel a lot. Gets much more visibility and access to those people, or for those people who have an interest in the content. Also, very much so. Would love if you would subscribe to the channel by hitting the subscribe button right about there. And then you can hit the bell and you can set your preferences for notifications, or lack thereof if you choose, with regards to when the videos come out. So thanks again to all of you for watching, and thanks to all of these athletes for their autograph. We'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.